bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. All right. We are back. We are back. We are back, ready to figure out what happened on the Amaterasu Express.
Come on, pay attention!
We got some abilities. And the abilities can check master status as well as acquire and set labyrinth skills.
You better not be skimming over this.
Oh, that shit's fucking loud. My ears. Alright, there we go.
Hey, Master, do you need a power up? Set whichever skills suit you best.
Yeah, I got it. Wait, there's not... It's only vitality? I have to get this first? Ooh. Okay. That sounds pretty good. All right. All right. I think we are ready to go. All right.
How could the culprit commit the crime when all the other passengers besides you were dead?
That's what I was at. That's what I was wondering. Oh, fuck, it's loud. Hold up. Okay, hold on. Oop. Sound effects. Oh no, I didn't save it. Oh my god. Alright, there we go. We can put this back here. Alright, there we go. Ready to game, ready to game. I'm not ready, I'm starving to death. Get some food, Latrumi. It's time to eat. You know? I'm giving you some content to eat with. We're gonna solve this mystery.
Another fork in the road.
This is how we reach the truth. It reflects how problems are really solved, doesn't it?
Well, I don't know if I've ever actually solved a mystery on my own. I don't remember it all.
It doesn't matter. You just need to solve the mystery in front of us.
Oh! I forgot about that. Everyone is dead, so how did the culprit pull it off? Commit suicide after the crime. Commit suicide after the crime? This time yours truly is gonna help think it through. You just leave all the heavy lifting to your lovely mystery labyrinth guide.
Yeah.
Really? That'd be a big help. Wait, so she chose play dead? Is that what she chose?
Come on.
I'm still thinking here, don't choose yet.
Huh?
Oh. I guess I'll think about the opposite door. Commit suicide?
Oh, I got it. Master, leave this to me. This has to be the right answer. Follow me.
Hey, wait!
Oh.
The culprit just played dead. Because if they did commit suicide after the crime, they'd be dead right now. And that's no fun at all.
That's your reasoning? Wait, what's this chain?
I told you we share mind and body. The chain is proof of that. Our relationship can never be broken apart.
Word.
That's terrible!
Please, you should consider yourself lucky you're being haunted by a cutie like me.
Word. Coco Melon.
I'm so tired. I pulled you up here, so you can walk the rest of the way yourself.
I didn't ask you to do that.
Wait. I know who the murderer is.
So you think this path will lead toward
It's,
the truth, right?
No idea. This is
It's
elaborate.
I know who it is. I forgot their names already. It's my waifu. It's Melanie Goldmine. Reasoning is everybody died in the bed. She's the one that died on the floor. Bam. How did she die on the floor and everyone else died on their in their sleep, huh? Melanie Gold Digger.
It's pretty common to encounter dead ends.
Whoa, watch out!
Oh shit.
You see? What did I tell you? Dead end.
Don't sound so proud of yourself. You chose this path, Shinigami.
If it's a dead end, maybe the culprit wasn't just playing dead.
I searched all 5 bodies, and they were, without a doubt, dead.
Oh, so the answer isn't played dead. Let's turn back.
You changed your mind already?
Exploring all possibilities is an important part of beating a mystery labyrinth.
That's true.
I'm so awesome. By the way, I did say I can guide you through the mystery labyrinth, but I'm not that good at solving mysteries.
Oh man.
You could have said that a little earlier.
I just want to help. I like when you rely on me, Master.
Word?
Anyway, what's going on in the real world while we're in the mystery labyrinth?
Time has stopped on the other side. We're sort of set apart from the normal flow of time while we're here. In other words, you're still surrounded by peacekeepers.
So if we return without solving the mystery, we'll just be captured.
As a result, this murder case will remain unsolved and linger in people's memories as a serious crime. Naturally, this mystery labyrinth will also survive. And that creates an even bigger problem.
Which is?
Leaving a case unsolved means that it will go down in history that way. The more bizarre a mystery is, the more it attracts people's interest. And the more people rack their brains about that mystery, the bigger the mystery labyrinth gets. Eventually, the mystery labyrinth would gain enough power to start affecting the real world.
What?
It would implant insidious
Huh?
ideas into people's minds, creating more murderers and, in turn, new mystery labyrinths. Labyrinths can create endless cycles. That's why it's best to cut it off as soon as possible.
What the fuck?
It sounds way more daunting than I thought.
Story more complex than I thought. What the hell?
We're finally back.
Yeah. Unsolved murder gets people thinking, people replicate it.
The other route
'Cause
is commit
it's
suicide
unsolved, bro.
after the crime. There's no other option, so it has to be the right answer.
Is it really commit suicide? I don't think it's commit suicide.
Let's solve this thing!
I still think it's play dead. Is it really commit suicide?
Careful. But to commit suicide after the crime would mean... After killing the other 4, the culprit killed themselves, right? Is that really the right answer?
The Mystery Labyrinth's routes represent logical deduction. If there's only one route, then it's the only possibility. I think the only option left is the culprit off themselves. We just need to find that suicidal pest.
Who would have done it though? Who the fuck would kill themselves after killing all of them? It's a racer, bro. He erased everybody's lives and he erased his own life. What the hell?
Ah! What's going on here?
Oh! Logic cart.
This is part of the mystery materializing. You just need to solve it.
Oh my god.
Come on, Master! Concentrate!
Hey, she has like a tattoo on her boob. I saw that.
Come on, concentrate, concentrate!
What the?
Who was the last person that died during this incident? The culprit.
This way! If the culprit committed suicide after the crime, then the last person that died should be the culprit.
Right, because they wouldn't be able to kill someone else if they off themselves already. Nice work!
Uh-huh.
Come on, let's try again!
Who set fire to the dead culprit?
Must be it!
The culprit!
Of course! The person who started the fires must be the culprit.
Uh-huh.
All 5 burned to death, so the culprit who died last totally burned themselves.
Wait. So it's Apex?
Come on, let's try again!
Who's the last person to be burned to death? No, it was Zilch. Zilch was on fire.
Must be it! The one who burned the other 4, then set themselves on fire, is Zilch!
Yeah, Zilch.
Bingo! You did it, Master! But you know, setting aside the idea that the culprit was the last to die, why would it be Detective Four Eyes? Didn't we discover his body first?
According to the Peacekeepers, the victims all burned to death, right? But when we first found Zilch in Car 1, he wasn't burnt yet. If that's the case, that means he must have burned to death after that. Although, everyone else we found after him had already died from burns.
Yep.
Alright. So if they all burned to death, then the last one who died could be Detective Four Eyes.
Yep.
I think the culprit killed everyone in the opposite order of how we found their corpses.
Yep.
Starting from Car 5, he killed them in order one by one, then set himself on fire in Car 1.
So Detective Four Eyes is without a doubt the culprit, but he committed suicide, huh?
The door!
Wait, that's crazy. What the fuck?
Whoa! It worked?
See, I told you it would be fine. I'm
Byakuya
such a
became the
terrible guy.
murderer. He was tired of dying.
Yeah.
Wait, the goal?
Is that the end of it?
I guess that's everything. Seems easier than I thought. What's wrong, Master?
I'm wondering if that's really all that happened. Something about this seems off.
True, that's too easy, bro. What?
Does? You think so?
Oh!
Ah! What's going on?
Conclusion. Zilch killed the other four, then set fire
conclusion?
to himself.
Is this the truth behind the case?
There's only one door. No other options. Maybe this really is the end. Kind of a simple conclusion despite 5 people dying. Well, I hope this was a helpful tutorial for you, Master.
Wait. Mystery labyrinths contain all the mysteries of the real-world case, including things like misdirection, right? Which means this could be an attempt by the culprit to mislead us.
Oh.
So, you don't think this is the truth? What makes you say that?
I'm not sure, but I have a feeling the case isn't closed yet.
Yeah.
If so, then this door could be a fake.
How can we tell?
If you think it's fake, why not try breaking it? It'll be bad news if you're wrong, though. And I won't tell you exactly what will happen. I don't want to affect your judgment.
You've already affected my judgment. I guess the only way to find out is to destroy it. How do I do that?
Hit it with your sword. Demolish the door.
So it was fake! It was the culprit trying to throw us off the trail!
Oh shit.
You should have just quit while you were ahead.
It's rare for a fake exit to appear. This mystery labyrinth is way tougher than I thought. Master, don't let your guard down.
Make sure you drop your money before you drop dead. I promise I'll show mercy to your wallet.
Reasoning deathmatch.
I wonder if Master can even make snap
Oh, now we get
judgments.
slash noises.
Are you gonna remember?
The more noises you heard, the bigger the bonus you get later.
Sure hope you got all that down.
Nice. Life in corpse, Melanie's corpse.
The culprit.
When I stuck in Zilch's chest, it was deeply embedded and could certainly have caused a fatal wound. When his corpse discovered in card 2 is burnt to a crisp, but the face is still barely recognizable. Interesting.
It must be Zilch. The reason is obvious. Zilch is the only one who could have done the crime. He burned the 4 passed out victims, then set himself on fire, and died from immolation.
Actually?
This is the truth!
Yeah. This is the truth! You got stabbed.
No. Now that I think about it, Zilch's suicide by fire doesn't make sense. Because when I saw Zilch through the window, there was a knife in his chest. If he burned himself, then why would there be a knife stuck there?
True.
You little brat. Fine. I'll answer you.
No, you didn't miss barrel time. I don't know what barrel time
Why
is.
was the knife stuck in the body? Of course I know why.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it was to knock himself out. He stabbed himself so he would pass out easy. Then set himself on fire.
Ah,
Dying by fire is a painful way to go. He wanted to make it less painful. The culprit has to be Zilch. He committed suicide by self-immolation.
That's true.
I got it.
Why was the knife stuck in the body? Of course I know why. Yeah, it was to knock himself out.
I'll slash through this mystery. If his plan was to fall unconscious, he would have used the drugged coffee in the dining car.
True.
It's a much easier way to pass out.
True. I did pretty bad on that one. I was trying to slash the noise, but like the noise is like so far away.
I see. So they're trying to mislead you about the cause of death for Detective Four Eyes.
Right. The Peacekeeper said all the detectives burned to death. But to me, it looked more like he was stabbed to death.
True.
So the Peacekeeper's report was a lie? But they have no reason to do that. If they wanted to set you up as the culprit, they'd be raising questions by fabricating reports.
Yeah, you're right. They all must have died by fire, after all. And for some reason, only Zilch appeared to have been stabbed to death.
No, not true. Apex
I
was
get
stabbed.
it. So that's what was bothering me. But no matter how hard I think about it, I can't seem to figure out what happened next.
Huh? Why's that?
I don't have enough clues about Zilch in the first car. I should have investigated it more after discovering the body, but I was too preoccupied with calling for help.
So we're stuck right here. I don't see any other routes to break through this mystery. I don't even know what mystery we gotta solve right now. But I do know there can't be a labyrinth without a goal. The truth is always behind a mystery.
You said dinner in the show, didn't I? Yep, you did.
You wish you had investigated more, right? So you think you'd have the answer if you'd done that?
Huh? Yeah, maybe.
Oh, fine. My secret weapon is so draining, I try to avoid using it as much as possible. But I just love it when you rely on me, Master.
Word? We get to revisit the scene.
I have a bad feeling about this. What are you trying to do?
I was trying to knock me out.
This is all for you, Master. Ready, Master?
Huh? Wait!
Oh! +1 to the abuse counter. Holy shit.
Ow.
What's going on?
I'm extracting your memory and materializing it inside the mystery labyrinth. This is my super cute special weapon. See, if you investigate here, you might make some new discoveries.
Oh, the shock from all this is making my head spin.
You don't have any time to waste, Master. This was pumped out of that slow brain of yours, so don't assume it'll stick around for long. You have until the pain in your head clears up. Now hurry and investigate.
Got it. I'll hurry.
Crime scene recreation.
This blanket is mostly burned, but some parts near the knife are unscathed. It doesn't look like there's blood on the blanket at all. But how could that be?
Burnt blanket that was placed over the corpse, there's no blood on it.
Oh, so I can get solution keys here too.
You may have seen it, but forgotten. That just means you didn't think anything of it at the time. But it is in your memory, so you can use it as a clue.
You can do that? You're incredible, Shinigami.
Go on, keep complimenting me.
Wait, so what was the solution key? Oh, there's no blood. I see.
Huh? This cushion. Was it always there?
Oh, it has a knife mark through the cushion.
Also, it looks like it has a hole in the middle of it. It was made by something sharp. What did this?
Knife. Wait, what? Oh, he didn't get stabbed?
Oh, it's fading. I guess the pain is starting to go away too.
Looks like time's up. Well, did you find anything?
Yeah, I think I see the contradiction here. Although I'm not completely sold on it.
Come on, this is where you're supposed to declare, I've solved the mystery. Well, if you think you're on the right track, then I guess we should do this next.
Do what?
It's for when you're stuck in your deductions. Remember what I said earlier? Every labyrinth has a goal.
A dinner and a show for me.
So even when you're stuck, there's always a way out. And we're gonna find it by working together.
Working together?
Lay it all out, Master!
Oh shit, the barrel. Barrel time. I'm assuming this is what you were talking about. Barrel time. Wait. Where did her clothes go? Shinigami puzzle.
We're gonna expose the truth together!
Shinigami puzzle is one of my secret techniques to uncover the hidden truth.
What?
The truth is hiding somewhere in the letters on the side of the barrel containing yours truly.
Ready? Aim!
Read the question, then knock out the letters in the right order. Make a mistake and the time limit will be reduced.
The correct answer's somewhere inside your head, Master!
You can knock the letters out in the right order. I'll be imbued with the power of the truth and unleash a special rule to open up a path.
Master! It's time for the solution key!
By the way, you feed me solution keys floating around the barrel, I'll give you whatever hint comes to mind. Grab the key and bring it
Don't
to
you
my mouth.
forget!
But there are solution keys you can't get. If I eat one of those, the time limit will be reduced. What the fuck? Okay. Move, grab key, throw blade. Okay.
Puzzle it out!
Detective Zilch death was actually a... Huh? Eat this. Use the cushion to block the knife pretending to be dead. What? A red herring? Is that what it's called? Oh my god! Wait, hold up. Wait, hold up. Hold on.
Twirling, twirling, twirling.
I see. Hold the phone.
That's right!
Hey, what the hell is a red herring? Huh? Oh my god. Oh my god! Air chest.
That's right. When I saw Zilch through the window, it appeared as if the knife was stuck in his chest.
The fish?
But in actuality, he stabbed the blanket-wrapped cushion to make it look like he had been stabbed. That's why the blanket didn't have blood on it, even though the cushion was stabbed through. Zilch's death was a red herring. It was meant to mislead us.
It's not a fish? I never heard of a red herring. Zilch's death was just a red herring to hide the truth. Okay.
It's a new solution key.
If it was a red herring, that means he wasn't really dead.
Yeah, Zilch was faking his death to fool us. That knife was just to trick me into thinking he was dead when I looked through the window. But the Peacekeepers' report saying they all burned to death created a contradiction.
So the culprit was just plain dead. It's exactly what I said.
Something that seems true but is a lie is a distraction. Ah, I see.
In a roundabout way, yes.
Which means that dead end in the abyss could have a new path now. Let's hurry back.
Wait, so Zilch? Zilch is actually alive? Huh? Huh? There's no way, bro. There's no way this guy's actually alive still, right? Hey, we have to run back?
What's wrong?
It's too much of a hassle to go all the way back there. I don't want to walk anymore.
Some guide you are. Besides, you're not even walking.
I despise effort and hard work. I want to head back the easy way. Oh, I know! I have a convenient transportation method, thanks to my awesomeness. It lets us go anywhere you've been before. Now is the perfect time to use it.
Zoom? Evac? Zoom? Oh, second option? Evac. Alright, we go second option.
A mysterious force is blocking you from casting this spell.
What the?
Huh?
That spell will let you escape from within a labyrinth, but you can't use it inside the mystery labyrinth. Anyway, time to pick again.
Sure.
Huh? Oh, it's Zoom? Oh! What the fuck?
See? Super easy.
No Let's Player ever picked evac, so that's all you wanted to see? Okay, don't worry. See? I'll be your first, you know?
Yeah, sure.
I was gonna pick evac. I didn't know. I didn't know it was actually Zoom.
But unfortunately, using it does drain a little bit.
Drain a little bit of what? Do you have MP or something?
Wait, was that a reference to what's it called? Dragon Quest?
Your lifespan.
My lifespan? Again?
So we passed through how
Yeah, he just lost his lifespan.
junction and have taken the play dead turn again. Now that we have a new solution key, I'm sure we can solve this mystery and access what's ahead.
Let's give it a try.
Solution keys are important to solving mysteries. Yours truly is important too. We are gonna expose the truth together!
Did we consider not being told your lifestyle would be drained abuse? I want to add more to the counter. I think that's abuse, bro. I think she just killed me. Oh, I can talk to her. We had a solution key to answer the question of being asked. Find a solution. He's playing dead. This one, duh. Right?
Zilch was trying to trick us into thinking he'd killed himself. A bridge!
A bridge.
See, didn't I say the path would appear? It's all because we found the right deductive clue to break through. I'm so amazing. You can pat me on the head if you want, Master.
Well, maybe later. We opened the Plague Dead route thanks to the corpse red herring solution key. So Zilch really faked his death to mislead us.
If so, he is absolutely the culprit. Now, we just need to prove it.
Yeah. What is his
But
motive?
even if the Mystery Labyrinth is fair when it comes to solving mysteries, the real world will be different, right? What if Amaterasu Corp decides to protect the culprit, even if we prove who really did it?
Oh, you're worried they'll just cover it up? No need to worry about that.
Huh?
And I wanted to
Why's
blame
that?
Melanie. Dude, how you die on the floor, bro? Everybody died in a bed. She died on the floor. Oh no, Apex died on the floor too. Never mind.
Let's save the fun for later.
Oh, the ground! It's falling apart!
You better run, Master!
Why? Wasn't this the right route?
Maybe the logic still has some holes in it.
Oh!
Oh, we're about to fall. Oh, we're about to jump.
Master, you better concentrate!
Oh my god, why is he being choked? Oh my god! Wait, what? What just happened? Was what Yuma saw through the window actually Zilch? Yes.
When I saw Zilch through the window, he was faking his death with a knife through the cushion. That was definitely the real Zilch.
Uh-huh. But when you entered, it was different. Was the burnt corpse in car one actually Zilch? No. It wasn't Zilch. I fucking knew it. I was like, there's no way his body burned that
The
fast.
corpse I investigated was real, it just wasn't Zilch's corpse. In other words, Zilch swapped himself out for a real corpse.
But how did he do it that fast? Zilch swapped places with the corpse in the infirmary before Yuma entered. Real life jump quest.
The corpse was switched right before I broke the infirmary window to open the lock.
True.
The blazing fire had filled the room with smoke, so I couldn't make anything out through the window. Zilch used that smoke as cover to switch himself with a dead body.
But where the fuck would he hide? Under the bed?
I get it. The fire wasn't only there to show he died from burning. It was also a smokescreen to swap out the corpse.
Wait, but whose corpse would it be then?
Right. In the smoke, he switched places with a corpse he had hit.
Wait, where did the extra corpse come from then?
Next up, you need to deduce where the corpse was hidden.
Because the room was filled with smoke, he needed to put the body somewhere he could access immediately.
Under the bed.
Where are you thinking?
If he needed to get to the body as quickly as possible, only one place makes sense.
Me, I delivered to Zilch. Under the bed. Under the.
That place
Wait,
is
what the fuck is
searched
that?
every nook and cranny.
Used to on screen. You pay sponsor icon changes.
Master doesn't make mistakes. Right? Right?
Wait, what is this?
Right?
Under the bed, bro. Under the bed. Yeah, he put it under the bed.
Here. That's it. The burnt corpse was hidden right there.
Wait. So that guy, you telling me when we went in there, he was under the fucking bed? He was under the fucking bed? No way. No way, bro. No way.
Hey.
Wait, are you telling me when we went in there he hid under the bed? What? Wait, so he's alive right now?
Jeez, one after another. This is really bad for my heart.
We're not done yet. Hurry, let's speed it up.
Shinigami, you might be fine because you're floating around, but this is really tough for me.
I can't believe it. He had the corpse hidden under the blanket?
Wait, what?
So, that four-eyed detective was sleeping next to a dead body.
Wait, what? So he didn't hide under the bed?
Jealous!
He was just
I'm
sleeping
gonna
next to
pretend
it?
I didn't hear that.
But then where did he go? He went under... Huh? Huh?
Zilch was lying in bed with the corpse. He got up once the smoke screen was ready. He
Wait,
took
what?
the corpse out from under the blanket, pulled the knife out of the cushion, and stabbed it. That way, even after he switched with the corpse, he could just hide to avoid me.
Where did Detective Four Eyes hide after that?
It must have been someplace with easy access, which must mean... under the bed. He could have quickly
Oh, yeah,
hid
see?
there.
Woohoo, there you go. Okay, so you have... Wait, what? So you get to have the power to float but not fly. You may only float 4 feet above the ground, but you have to give up your most favorite food to eat. I could float, but I can't fly? What's the point of floating? Wait, 4 feet above the ground is pretty high. 4 feet? That's high. Does it like, am I like forever floating? Like, let's say if I'm falling, can I like, you get to like not walk? It's like Shinigami, is it? But just having the, just cause you're floating, I don't think I could like control like moving forward, can you? Like, even if I do this, I'll just be floating, I wouldn't be moving forward.
Which means, if you checked under the bed at the time, you would have caught that four-eyed idiot.
You could travel while floating? I had to give him my most favorite food to eat? I don't even know what's my favorite food. I have too many good foods that I like eating, so. My most favorite? Let's see. Let's say my most favorite is beef sticks. Would that be worth it? I think that's pretty worth it, actually. Because I like a lot of favorite food. I'm a foodie, so I eat like everything.
Back then, I was in such a hurry to warn the other master detectives. I'm sure he calculated all that too. He knew I'd panic.
Maybe he was planning to take advantage of you from the very beginning, and that's why he let you live.
Yeah, I think Zilch was the one who peeked into the restroom while I was sleeping.
Yeah, I'll do it. Like 4 feet above ground too. It's pretty good. Even if I fall,
I was supposed to be
if
sleeping
I'm
in the
falling, I could
infirmary,
just float,
so
and I
he
wouldn't
must
get
have
hurt.
planned to move me before committing the crimes.
Shinigami haunts me? Ah, hell yeah.
I passed out in the restroom, but that didn't hinder his plans.
I wish he would
so
haunt
he
me.
went with it.
Speaking of which, wasn't it Detective Four Eyes who told you to go to the first car?
Yeah, he must have planned to make me witness everything and set me up as the culprit.
Aha! I think I'm starting to see the whole picture now. Not bad, Master. Maybe you were a big shot detective before you lost your memories.
No, if I really was a great detective, I would have caught the culprit in the infirmary before any of this happened.
I guess so. By the way, where did he get the corpse he was hiding in the blanket?
True.
That corpse? Well,
Yeah, where the fuck that corpse come from?
Ah! Again!
You must beat a mystery labyrinth as your real self to get Shinigami, yes or no? Wait, who's gonna guide me through the thing though? I need Shinigami so I get solution keys.
I won't let you go any further.
Getting in our way again, huh? If you stand against my ruthless master, he'll chop you up and stir-fry you with veggies for dinner.
Ugh.
I will not!
Wait, where did the body come from? Is it a fake body? Should guide but still can't haunt you till you win. Oh, no problem, bro. I can't wait for the barrel game. Reasoning deathmatch. Here we go.
Master, I'm lending you a hand from here on out. I'll assist you when you're in a pinch.
Huh? Assist?
Word.
It's the rule of the Mystery Labyrinth to assist whoever you're accompanying. Now let's go, Master. Looks like you might not need assist after all, Master.
By using assist, your partner inside the mystery labyrinth will help out.
This could be the clincher.
When a partner assists, activate a mystery phantom statement won't inflict any damage, so use it to take a closer look at what they're saying.
I won't let...
Oh, wait. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh my god. Oh my god. I got it. It was Apex's fucking corpse. So when I went to go investigate the rooms, he walked past and he put Apex. Oh shit.
You pass! Enough of your nonsense!
Let's do it, Master.
You think he swapped with a corpse? It'd be impossible to switch like that.
Wait, it is OP.
Someone who could replace Zilch would need to be the same size as him. He didn't have a bag that could carry a corpse.
Well,
It would have been down at the station.
true.
It'd be impossible to get it on board.
Ah, it
There's
hit
no
me.
corpse to replace anyway.
Ha!
This is the truth! There's no need to bring an extra corpse for the swap. He just needed to reuse a dead body on the train. It's Aphex's body from the 5th car. He and Zilch are nearly the same height, and both have stab wounds in their chests. So the corpse that was switched was Aphex's.
Ah, damn it! How could someone like you find the truth? Truth.
That's right. The only thing I'm not getting with this tape at all is Zilch being aware of you and knowing your timing that you get to extinguish while burning even though you're unconscious. He's a master detective, bro.
He looks completely obliterated.
Now we don't have to fight anymore.
Even if that's true, don't let your guard down. The Mystery Labyrinth isn't over yet. Stay alert until the very end.
All right.
He's a master detective. That's elementary. That's elementary to him.
Wow. Who would have thought that short-tempered idiot would be used for a body swap?
Thinking back, the reason the corpses in the 1st and 5th cars were burned was to switch them out. But the corpse was so badly burned that I couldn't tell it was Aphex. That must be what the necklace was for, so I could identify him.
Well, reusing a corpse is rather environmentally friendly of the culprit, don't you think? He totally went green. I mean, we gotta recycle everything in our day and age, so you gotta get the most value out of corpses too, you know?
Wait, what the fuck? We're on the train now.
Zilch?
Wait, what?
Wait, I am not the culprit. I am a victim who was already killed.
Huh?
So, leave me alone!
Hey, he ran away! After him, Master!
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What the hell
You
is
said the
happening?
body in the first car's infirmary wasn't me, but Aphex? But you went to car 5 after car 1 and discovered his corpse there. How was the corpse transported from car 1 to car 5? That'd require moving past you.
Exactly.
That's right. If he slipped past us, when did that happen?
When we were inside the room. When we were inside the room. It's not like we were just walking straight all the entire time. What the fuck is going on? Multiple paths?
Where did he run off to?
Another mystery that needs to be solved.
He moved through the train. This is easy. You can't go through outside. You moved through the train.
Thinking about it rationally, we have to assume that they carried the corpse through the train.
No, that's impossible. 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 Impossible.
Oh.
Impossible.
What the fuck?
Impossible. 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 Impossible.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
Zilch turned into a mystery phantom!
Get him, Master! Boom, kill him so hard, his relatives get bruises!
Boom, kill him. Or I'm gonna fight him on the train. Death march. Death match. Reasoning death match. That's what it was. Non-stop debate.
A body.
This is such a useless key. What? All right.
He can't get from car 1 to car 5. Just think about it. The train's halls are quite narrow. The corpse is heavy enough as it is. Lugging a corpse through that hallway, you would certainly have noticed. That means your deduction is all wrong. I'll say it once more. You cannot transport the corpse from car 1 to car 5.
Wait, what?
That's true. Plus, when we investigated the private rooms, we kept the doors open for security.
Oh, true.
If someone had passed through the hallway, I probably would have noticed.
They would have had to sneak past me, too. There's no way anybody got through that corridor.
If we're certain nobody used that corridor, then the corpse must have been brought in from outside the train, not inside.
No.
If so, the culprit would need to be able to pass by us without being
The
noticed.
train never stopped, so nothing opened.
What are you mumbling about? Just admit that your deductions were utter nonsense.
Wait, no?
If they didn't pass
Wait, what?
through the train, you think a corpse was brought in from outside? The windows are all locked shut.
Ah!
The doors lock when the train is moving.
Yes, true.
We know the train never stopped once. If the windows and doors are shut, there's no way to get out while the train is moving. No issues occurred during the train's operation.
This is the truth.
Then a blackout happened. Blackout happened.
No, there was something strange. The blackout and shaking that happened when I was in car 2 and car 4. When the blackout occurred and the shaking started, I'm certain something else happened in the train. Maybe it has something to do with the mystery of the moving corpse.
Don't be stupid. So what if there was a little blackout and some gentle swaying?
Backup
Forget
control
the
system.
shaking and the blackout. They were nothing but coincidences. The blackout was just a bad contact.
Bad
The
contact.
shaking was the tunnel air pressure. There's nothing odd about that. It's all just a coincidence. It's impossible to include that in a criminal plot.
Come on.
Could such a carefully calculated crime be really all be a coincidence?
Forget the shaking and the blackout. They were nothing but coincidences. The blackout was just a bad contact.
I'll slash through this mystery.
I'll slash through this mystery.
No, the blackout didn't occur because of a connection failure. It was due to the main control system failing and switching to the backup control system.
True. The control system automatically manages electricity from the train. When the main control system fails, switch to the backup system after 1
Blackout
second.
occurred during that 1 second when the system switched over.
Hey, he ran away. A fleeing phantom is a bad phantom.
Is there such a thing as a good phantom?
After him. You've got to keep solving the mystery and boom, kill that mystery phantom.
Oh.
Hey!
Dragging me along.
Master, you may know the cause of the blackout, but what does that have to do with how the corpse was moved?
The failed main control system was in car 1, where the body swap occurred. If so, then the main control system's failure must have something to do with moving the corpse.
So maybe the culprit broke the main control system. He must have attempted to stop the train to bring in the corpse from the outside.
But the train never stopped. The operation log confirms the train was moving the entire time. So I don't think he broke the system to bring the corpse in.
Then why did the main control system fail?
It must have something to do with moving the body.
True.
But you're unsure exactly how, huh? In that case,
Oh.
I knew it! A mystery is blocking you! Anything blocking you in here is also a mystery. So let's solve it to keep on going.
Find out where an octagon is. The main control system was lost when car
This is the
1
question
was.
we're facing right now.
The main control system must have failed because something happened in the first car. If that's true, what exactly happened? If it's related to the body being moved, then how?
Master's expression is so serious. He
Wait,
must
I don't
be
even
thinking
know.
hard.
I actually don't know.
Well, as his mentor, I better think hard too. The main control system failing, the blackout, the train shaking. Oh yeah, why did the train shake like that? There was a blackout right before entering the tunnel that was caused by the main control system failing. But the culprit didn't destroy it, so the blackout happened because... wasn't there some shaking right before the blackout too? After the whole train shook, the
Bro, she's making me
blackout-
confused, bro.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
That's right! The train shook right before the blackout. We still don't know what caused that to happen. Whatever it was strong enough to make the entire train shake. It caused the main control system to fail and resulted in a blackout. If it had something to do with moving a body, then what must have happened was...
Ooh, did I give you the assistance you needed? Close to solving the case now?
Huh?
Then it's time to combine our powers and solve this thing!
I'm lost. What?
Let's go, Master! Lay it all out!
Wait, what? Oh shit, here comes the barrel game again. Wait, what?
Puzzle it out!
Main control system was lost when car 1 was... Eat this. When car 1... Maybe something happened to the train when it shook. It crashed? No. Wait. How many is this?
Are you
3,
just ignoring
6,
me
7, 7? Wait, what if I shoot her? Oh, I can't shoot her. 7? Crash? Car 1 crashed?
You're wrong.
Okay, it's not crashed. What?
You can do it, Master!
This car 1 was gone?
Time.
Wait, car 1 was gone? Trash? Huh? Wait, I don't know, bro. Wait, you let 2
This
letters take up
is
1
it.
space? Wait, fuck? Wait, what? I don't get it. Car 1? What the fuck happened to car 1?
Master, you
Oh god, how do you skip,
may
bro?
know the cause of...
The failed, if so,
So maybe the culprit broke the main... He must...
but the
How do you skip?
train, so I don't...
Then what? But you're... I knew anything... So this is the question we're facing right
When
now.
car 1 was...
The main... If it's...
I think I remember the word if
Well,
you
as
need
the
a
main-
helping
Oh,
hand.
yeah, there was a... But the... Oh! Ah!
Let me struggle a little
That's
bit more.
right! Whatever it was, it caused... If it had some...
Ooh! That is... Let's go!
What?
Puzzle it out!
Think something happened when the train when it shook. Did they switch to the backup because car 1 was gone? Bro, what?
Are you just gonna leave me here? Tick tock, tick tock.
What's the first letter, bro? R? H?
You're wrong.
C? It's not C.
Made it in the nick of time. Great.
D? Car 1 was dragged. Okay, I don't know. What? Wait, what? When car 1 was D? What?
The fit, if so.
So he must have
But so I don't.
then. But you're.
Right for the first letter. You're very optimistic.
I knew it. Anything blocked. So this is the question we're facing.
The main if it's related to the body being.
Well, as the maid. Oh yeah, there was a but the
Optimistic, get even more optimistic.
That's right.
Bro.
Whatever it caused, if it had something to do.
Ooh, did I?
I'm ready to throw a party for the second letter. Bro, what? I don't get it. What?
Let's work together as a team.
The main control system was off when car 1 was. So D.
That's right.
Detached!
Go, go, go.
Car 1 got detached!
That's right. That's right. Nice. Are you just gonna leave me here?
Detached.
Nice.
Wait, car 1 got detached? Oh, new pose. Wait, that's so. Wait, what? How did car 1 get detached?
Could it be that the first car was separated from the train?
Huh? Separated? What? Seriously?
Yeah.
Huh?
The reason why the main control system failed was because the first car was cut off from the rest of the train we were riding in.
Let's keep going for now.
How? How did the first car get detached?
Master, I don't really get it.
Me neither.
What do you mean the first car was cut off?
The shaking happened just before the blackout, right? Huh? Did it just shake? What was that? The lights went out for a moment and came back on. At that time, the first car was disconnected from the rest of the Amaterasu Express. As a result, the main control system failed, and after a brief blackout, it switched to the backup.
But why cut off the first car? Why go through all that trouble?
Of course, to move the body in the train car. To do that.
Bro, Why cut off? How do you cut off? How do you cut off a train? Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow, Turbo Extremo. Hopefully it's not a bot. I'm be mad.
What's up, Ch.0? Watch out!
Boat in jail. Uh-oh. It might be another bot raid. I'm getting raided by bots again. Are you also on like Kick or something? Yeah, I'm multi-streaming.
What's up, Ch.0? You need something?
Oh God.
There it is again! It's bigger than ever!
How much longer will this keep happening? I feel like I'm gonna suffocate.
Now's not the time to be suffocating!
Again?
The body was transported along with the entire...
We need to resolve the mystery
car?
at hand.
Given that the first car was cut off so that the body could be moved. Right. I think I see what happened.
Wait. Wait. What if? No, the entire bra. Wait. There isn't 5 cars. There's only 4 cars. There's only 4 cars. That's why when she tried to open it, it didn't open. Because it would lead to the outside.
Let's do this! Lay it all out, Master!
Wait, what? Wait, what?
Are you ready to play the Shinigami puzzle?
Yeah, I'm ready. You have to move the entire car, bro.
Twirling, twirl. Nice! Great! Keep that up!
Holy shit. What the fuck? Oh my god. Hey yo, Kodaka man, Kodaka's a pervert. He oversaw this? He left Danganronpa so he could do this, bro.
That's right. He transported the corpse using the entire first car. That's why the first car was disconnected.
How's that for a first case? Bro, how the fuck do you How do you detach a whole train?
Transported the corpse? With the entire car? Nonsense.
What the fuck? He evolved into a Pokemon.
Ah! The first car is at the front of the train. Aphex's corpse was in the 5th car, in the back. Even if you detach the front car, how do you move it all the way to the rear?
True! How? How the fuck that happen? The route map. The route map. The route map. So it detached. So it went to the route map. I knew it was weird.
Master, don't be
I
scared.
knew it was weird. I was like,
Lots
why
of
is that
villains
there?
transform after
I
they've been
fucking knew
cornered.
it.
Calm down.
I got it.
Stay calm. Think.
That's elementary, my dear Watson. I think.
How
that's
could you
called.
swap the position of the 1st and 5th cars? If I can answer that, I can solve this mystery once and for all. How did it happen?
That's easy.
That reminds me. Master, earlier when you were talking about the shaking and mentioned the blackout, the blackout only happened once, but the shaking happened twice.
Yeah, it definitely shook
Bro,
2
that's
separate
crazy.
times.
This is a crazy ass
Right
case.
before entering the tunnel, and right after leave. The first time was when the train car was disconnected. But what about the second?
It could never beat the seesaw though.
Something happened
Seesaw.
to the train then, too. The shaking at the end of the tunnel felt similar to when Car 1 disconnected.
There's no point thinking about it. You're stuck in this labyrinth for all eternity!
Master, here it comes! You gotta solve the mystery and defeat him!
It's too easy. I
Your
got it.
deductions aren't worth a damn thing. Because they're all wrong from the very beginning.
Come on, show the route map solution key. I got it. Show it. Show the route map. Yup, there it is. There it is.
So it shook twice near the tunnel.
Oh, I fucked up. It's not that one.
Yeah, that's right!
Then
The route map.
So it shook twice near the tunnel. What of it? You mean the train car was separated and reconnected? Why would that even matter? Even if you managed to separate car 1,
Oh shit.
how could it be moved to the rear?
Oh.
The train was always running on the same tracks.
Oh.
There's no way to shuffle the train cars around.
This is the truth!
This is the truth. This is the truth.
no. At that time, not all the cars were moving on the same track. The track that the Amaterasu Express was on separated into double tracks right before entering the tunnel. So by taking advantage of the double tracks, it's possible to switch out the train cars.
Wait, I just realized. Look, he got the Kibo Ahegao. I don't. What the fuck is it? The thing.
The first time the train shook was before entering the tunnel, which was caused by Car 1 separating. After that, the separated Car 1 entered the other track, while the rest of the train proceeded on the main track. The two tracks rejoin after the tunnel. That's where Car 1 connected to the end of the train. This is when the train shook for the second time.
You're right! First car moved all the way to the back!
Wait, what?
Normally, it's impossible for a single train car to function on its own, but the Amaterasu Express is special. The control system will supply electricity as programmed and drive the train.
Wait, what? Wait. There's actually 5 cars?
But all train cars on the train have motors that run autonomously.
I thought it was 4 cars.
If each train car can operate autonomously, then car 1 can function on its own!
Wait, what?
Doesn't that solve everything?
Huh?
It's time you gave up!
No, that's crazy.
Huh? What?
Using your method to rearrange the train cars would connect the first car to the end, which would leave it behind the 5th car. In other words, it becomes the 6th
Yeah,
car,
see?
but that doesn't exist.
See? It's 4. There's 4. It's only 4. It's not 5. It's 4.
So, you're telling me you found Aphex's corpse in the non-existent 6th car?
Oh, you're right.
Do you get it? You're the one who's wrong. Everything you've deduced is wrong!
No, I'm not wrong. The truth lies just ahead of us. I will prove it to you.
Look. His hair thingy is the same thing as Kibo's. When Kibo's like, you know, the thingy. Same thing as Kibo's. How many cars are there? 4. 4. It's only 4. 4.
Are you ready to play the Shinigami puzzle?
4. I want to see what these say though. Oh. Threw up on me. If car 1 was made to look like car 5, the total number of cars is 4. The culprit can steal the car number by burning the plate. Yup. 4. 4. Oh my god.
Maybe the Amaterasu Express doesn't have 5 cars. What if there were only 4 cars to begin with? If that's the case, then to me, car 1 could be made to look like car 5.
Huh? So there weren't 5 cars the whole time, but instead 4?
That's why Melanie said the 5th car's door was broken while
Yup.
we were in transit.
I already fucking knew, bro. I'm like 10 steps ahead.
But you can access the 5th car, the one at the end.
Damn, she's bad.
The door appears to be broken and won't open.
Damn. She bad.
So it wasn't broken. The 4th car was actually the farthest one back from the get-go?
I'm sure the real 5th car was left behind at the station when we departed. So the train took off with only 4 cars. There was another car 1 at our destination. If it connected upon arrival, then the train would have 5 cars again. So the car 1 where I was knocked out became the 5th car at the end of the line. And when I was questioned by the peacekeepers, the car 1 there was another car prepared at the station specifically for this plot.
If the real car 1 was waiting at the station's platform, then all the peacekeepers there would have noticed it. So they were all in on it.
What?
Or you can assume that the peacekeepers themselves were the ones who prepared the other car 1.
What?
If there was another car 1, then there would be something that sets it apart from the original car 1. For example, the way the window glass was broken in the infirmary would be different from how I broke it.
You mean when you used the fire extinguisher to smash the infirmary's window? So they knew you would do that? That's how they were able to imitate it in the new car 1?
I think I was set up to reach for that fire extinguisher. The fire extinguisher was left in a conspicuous spot in the hallway. They wanted me to use it to break the window.
True.
And that's how they pulled off swapping the 1st and 5th cars while in transit. It was all a trap to set me up as the culprit. Isn't that right, Zilch?
All right, we're almost there. Let's catch this culprit.
Holy shit.
That was a pretty solid deduction. Very impressive. Of me foreseeing your potential.
It's so strange. It doesn't feel like I'm learning this stuff, more like I'm remembering it. Maybe I was even a high-ranking detective in the WDO.
Now's no time for bragging. You still gotta catch him.
Right.
What the fuck? Why was the audio for his rights like so much louder? That's weird. Dude, that's so crazy. Oops. How am I walking? Bro, what is that?
Everything feels different here.
This is just the calm before the storm. Be careful. You don't know what's gonna happen next. You know, making the 1st car look like the 5th was a really big trick to pull off. I'm surprised the train cars could disconnect and reconnect so smoothly.
The train's automatic operating system must have had it programmed before we departed.
Even the trick with the swapping train car?
Probably. It had to have been done automatically.
Well, it'd be easy for Amaterasu. They own the train.
That's what I'm worried about. Even if I obtain the truth here, won't they just ignore what I say and arrest me anyway?
I keep telling you not to worry about it. As long as you have the truth, the culprit can't escape.
If only it worked like that.
Why are you so sure of that?
Yeah, why is she so sure of that?
What is this?
Looks like a fort to me. With this kind of protection, I bet the truth is in there for sure. You just have to destroy it.
So the truth is here.
You can't have the truth. It's impossible to destroy this fortress. Just give up and leave!
Whenever a culprit takes a last stand like this, you know we're just a step away from unriddling this labyrinth. Master, time to show him how dangerous you really are. After all, he did try to set you up.
I'm not worried about that right now. We're so close to the truth. We gotta do this.
It's boom kill time!
It's boom kill time. Damn. Damn. A lot of fucking walls. Oh! What in the vor? Oh, never mind. Dude, it's like Danganronpa 2 when there's a gigantic ass Junko. This is it. God, Shinigami.
Shinigami's tutorial corner!
The work in the last stand of a phantom tear through all obstacles with the mega-sized god. Great onset destroyer me. Oh my god.
Do this, Master!
Kick, tackle, jump.
Oh,
Blast away the gigantic iron balls.
no one can stop me! What?
I won't let you have the truth.
I see.
Destroy huge walls when these suddenly appear.
Racket to dablet!
Go away! Give up and scram!
Oh my god. Fucking headbutt that shit. Jump to avoid thorns. Screen slows down.
Watch out!
Okay.
Your deduction is wrong! Go away!
You missed your reaction to getting half moored. Oh shit, I almost pressed the wrong button. I did press the wrong button.
Switching the first and fifth cards is just your imagination. It's a completely baseless lie. There's no evidence they ever swapped.
Destroy the wall with a solution key.
Yo! Check! Come on, hurry up and decide! Use the solution key to smash through the wall, Master!
You're wrong!
You're wrong!
Come on!
No! There are traces of a swap! The warped plate from Car 5! The reason that plate was burned so thoroughly is because originally it said Car 1. Left as it was, it would have messed up your plot to make Car 1 look like Car 5. That's why you made extra sure it was burned beyond recognition.
True.
I go!
That's nonsense!
Kick. Kick.
I burned the plate to disguise it? No! I didn't do that! Stop it!
What the fuck?
Stop! Go away! Get away from me! Get away! Get away! It just happened to be easily burned. But with it burned, you have no way of knowing what number car it was. So there's nothing backing up your deduction. You have no hard evidence proving that location was the first car.
Looks like we need another solution key to boom kill him. Good luck, Master.
The blood stain.
There is proof! The bloodstain on the interlock of the infirmary in car 5! The culprit probably didn't notice it. But I remember. It's my blood.
What?
When I was trying to get into the infirmary in car 1, I cut my finger on the glass.
True.
When I reached through to unlock the latch, I must have gotten blood on it. But that bloodstain would have been hidden while the interlock was open. That's probably why the culprit missed it. My blood, which was left behind in car 1, was found in car 5. This proves that someone pulled off the car switching trick. This is the truth of the case. Ha!
This is the truth.
I'm not done yet!
What? He's still going? Let us boom kill you already!
If car 1 became car 5, then where did the culprit supposedly hiding in the infirmary go? You had to have checked the 5th car, but the culprit wasn't there.
Wait, that's true. That's true. Where was he hiding?
The culprit must have been hiding somewhere in the 5th car, probably someplace safe.
Spot selection. Did we try opening the restroom? Oh, we tried it already, right? He couldn't go in here because it wasn't open. So we did check through the restroom.
I checked the restroom, but no one was there.
No one was here either. The connecting door. Oh, I thought you could just like sit, like, you know, wait
Impossible
outside.
to go any further than the...
Wait, so he was still there in the infirmary? Wait, what?
I even checked the infirmary.
Did it really make a control room? Wait, we checked it though. He said he couldn't see anybody. What? And it was
The
locked.
culprit was hiding inside the main control room, which was locked shut the entire time. I didn't have the key, so I could never have gotten inside.
Oh,
I bet the culprit moved there from the infirmary while Car 1 was running on the second track. If the train's management company, Amaterasu Corporation, was involved, the culprit may have had the key. And then they hid in a blind spot I couldn't see from the window. That's how they got past me.
No, it's not me. I'm not the
holy shit.
culprit.
Great detective work. I'd call that a critical hit. He seems like he's barely standing. All that's left is to finish him off.
Finish him off? How do I do that?
Shove all your evidence into the solution blade and slash as hard as you can.
Is this the deduction? The final deduction part? The comic book. Bro, the comic book had some good ass music, bro.
Time to expose this crime. The
Hey,
chicks and everything.
This is like honestly my most favorite part. Every time when you wrap up the case. This is my most favorite part of like the games. The deduction denouement is where the truth is made clear.
The correct answer.
Place the correct piece in the corresponding deduction gap to reveal the
This
truth.
could be the clincher.
Lock pieces can be opened by solving mysteries, so keep it up, up, up.
There's only one truth.
Deduction denouement. 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 Barely board train. Where did Yuma rush to? Oh. Wait, what? Oh, number one's right here. They go left to, they go right to left. Bro, is there a better way to like the new mint your face? These nuts mint. Amaterasu Express ticket, minutes for departure. Met them. Oh my god, of course Melanie would drink the wine. What was used as the red herring? The knife in the cushion. What was used to break the window? The fire extinguisher. Knockout drug. What's this one? Where was the culprit hiding? Under the bed. Oh wait, this is so much easier. Fucking look at him, dude. Oh my god. What was the culprit doing in the main control room? What happened when Carmen was detached? A blackout. What did the culprit try to burn? The car number 1 plate. What happened after exiting the tunnel? Attachment to car 1. Which body was found last? Apex. Finally, the culprit is Zilch. Oh my god. Mystery unraveled. Oh my god.
Step right up, step right up. 5 master detectives slain before their time, and Amaterasu Corporation has master in their sights. Truth bombs are about to be dropped. Time for the deduction denouement.
Denouement.
The incident unfolded aboard the Amaterasu Express, which was on its way to Kanai Ward. I rushed onto the train as it was about to depart. At that time, the train was made up of 5 cars.
All because you were fast asleep in the lost and found, Master. If you'd kept snoozing, the case would never be solved.
When the train started moving, it was only 4 cars long. The 5th and final one was left at the station.
And so, the culprit's scheme had already begun. Meaning Amaterasu Corporation was involved from the get-go.
On the train, the master detectives were gathered together in Car 2. That was the dining car. And the culprit had already mixed a knockout drug into every drink there.
I bet the culprit was the first person on the train, so they could prepare in advance and wait for everybody else.
I felt unwell, and Melanie went to the trouble of pouring me a coffee. But after drinking it, I started to feel drowsy. I was hearing things at the time and thought that I might be seriously ill, but it was actually the drug.
Oh, so you thought yours truly was responsible? Sticks and stones won't do much to a dead god, but slander stings!
The culprit sent me off to Car 1 in order to frame me as the killer.
I'm sure the culprit didn't expect you to get sick, Master, but since you look like a super easy target, they probably changed their plan and went after you instead.
Once I'd left, the other master detectives must have fallen asleep because of the drugged drinks.
The culprit then burned everyone to death, setting all those master detectives on fire on purpose. What a psycho!
Dude, that must be a crazy ass drug.
This was when the culprit put their plan to frame me into motion.
Like, it was a crazy ass drug, bro. Like, you're knocked out that hard that you can't feel yourself burning? Holy shit.
First, they carried Apex's charred corpse to the infirmary in Car 1.
The very first body we found.
Then, they deliberately left a fire extinguisher near the restroom I was sleeping in. This was done to prompt me into smashing the door later.
Gotta have someone get inside somehow, or else nobody would find the body.
Next, the culprit entered the infirmary, locked the door, and laid down on the bed with Apex's charred corpse.
Jumping into bed with a charred corpse! And here I thought chivalry was dead! What a gentleman! I'm actually a little jealous.
A knife and cushion created the red herring.
Hell of a way to pretend to be dead.
Furthermore, the culprit set the room on fire just as I was waking up.
While you were sleeping, I felt someone come into the restroom. They must have seen me then and timed it.
When I woke up in the
Oh,
restroom and went
timed
into the
it. That's
hallway,
crazy.
Car 1 was beginning to fill with
You knew how
smoke.
long you would get knocked out because of the drug.
Oh, that's some precise timing!
I caught a glimpse of Zilch in the infirmary, with a knife lodged in his chest.
But it didn't take long for the smoke to obscure everything.
That was when the culprit took out Apex's burnt corpse, switched places with it, and waited for me to enter the room while hiding beneath the bed.
Just like a magic trick, switching places under a veil of smoke.
Meanwhile, I found the fire extinguisher on the floor, smashed the window, unlocked the room, and went inside.
Just like the culprit planned. And that's why they left the fire extinguisher there in the first place.
After the smoke cleared, I found Zilch's body burnt to a crisp. At least, that's what I thought. The charred corpse was actually Aphex. The culprit had me completely fooled.
That must have been why they picked the time-consuming method of roasting someone to death. Plus, the body wasn't about the right size.
I bolted out of Car 1 after seeing the corpse.
The culprit was under the bed at that time, huh? They probably laughed at you from there, watching everything unfold like they planned.
I went on to discover the charred corpses of the other master detectives. Around that time, the culprit came out from under the bed and went to the main control room in Car 1. Controlling the train from there, they
it's
detached
animated.
Car 1.
That caused the blackout and shaking, and the power source was switched over to the backup system. So when the train shook, was there not jiggling in my blouse? Take a guess.
Huh?
While the detached Car 1 was running on a separate track, the culprit went to work, preparing to disguise Car 1 as Car 5.
What about the jiggling?
First, Aphex's corpse was carried to the corridor, and the necklace removed earlier was placed back on.
Then the Car 1 number plate was burned so that it couldn't be properly identified.
With everything in place, the culprit went into the main control room, locked the door, and waited for the train cars to reconnect.
At this time, the culprit was riding in Car 1 on the other track, right?
Yeah, the train, which was only cars 2, 3, and 4 at the time, remained on course.
Since we were in a tunnel, I didn't even realize Car 1 was moving alongside us.
The train we were on went through the tunnel with only 3 cars. When it came out of the tunnel, the car with the culprit in it attached to Car 4. Now behind Car 4, that car became Car 5.
The swap was pre-programmed into the train's automatic operating system, right? Technology sure is convenient.
The culprit, riding in Car 1, attached it to the back of Car 4. That caused more shaking, but there was no blackout this time because the power supply stayed the same.
Additional shaking occurred inside my blouse, but the power stayed on.
Oh.
After that, I mistook Car 1 for Car 5 and walked right in. The culprit wrecked it so much I didn't even notice the door I had smashed when I was in Car 1 before.
I figured there'd been some kind of brawl. But that was part of the culprit's plan, wasn't it? Also, no one would realize it was actually Car 1.
When I found the corpse, I deduced that it was Aphex from the necklace it had on. But I was just rediscovering the same charred corpse from Car 1. The disguised corpse and the car switch completely fooled me.
Using a dead body? Oh, that's a despairingly brilliant idea!
Despairingly, huh?
When the train arrived in Kanai Ward, it connected to a different, prearranged Car 1.
And with that, the train once again had 5 cars. So much attaching and detaching. What a stupid, crazy, elaborate trick!
The peacekeepers were lying in wait at the station. As the sole survivor, I was set up as the one responsible for the murders.
And Amaterasu was in on it. That really turns me
pisses me off, right?
What the fuck? Shinigami is going crazy. Kodaka said, make her more
During
sexy.
that time, the culprit stayed hidden in the main control room of the disguised Car 1 and waited for the peacekeepers to haul you in, Master. They were right there at the scene.
After burning all the master detectives, the culprit faked their own death and tried to frame me as the killer. It was a cunning, cold-blooded scheme.
And the evildoer who committed these countless contemptible crimes is none other than... Zilch Alexander!
It was you!
It was you! It was you!
This is the truth I've uncovered!
Damn.
Is that it? What's this?
It's the truth. It's the soul of the true culprit who made this mystery labyrinth.
The soul of the true culprit? Wait, what am I supposed to do with this?
Now it's time for the main event! Here we go! It's my time to shine!
Execution?
Deep bloodlust. Overflowing despair.
What an angle.
The brilliant soul of Shinigami shall expunge this cursed case. Death to all deplorables. Ruin to the vile mystery labyrinth.
Oh! Oh!
Restore the shining, graceful, glorious stellar spiral.
Oh my god, she nuked it. Holy fuck. She nuked the fucking ruins.
Huh? We're back?
What are you talking about now? Your spirit shouldn't be broken. Yet. The peacekeepers will take care of you. We have all the time in the world.
Huh? Ah! Shinigami! Where are you? Nothing here's changed. What's going on? Shinigami? Are you listening?
Get him!
Wait! I know who the culprit is!
What?
It's Zilch! He's still alive. He framed me.
What are you talking about? He's already dead.
Huh? But...
Shut up! This is not up for discussion. What a waste of time. Take him away!
Shinigami! Where did you go? This isn't what's supposed to happen!
I'm right here!
Oh.
You're so cute when you panic, so why head to enjoy the view for a bit?
Stop playing around! Why hasn't the situation changed at all?
He must be hallucinating. Taking him down shouldn't be a problem. Take him away! What? He's dead!
Looks like it's over.
Huh?
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 What's over? Shinigami, what's going on?
There's always a price to pay. When I read the soul of the true culprit, the mystery labyrinth created by the culprit is destroyed. But as a price, the source that created the mystery labyrinth also perishes.
You got
The
executed.
source perishes? Don't tell me.
That's right, the true culprit dies.
Then that report saying Zilch, the true culprit, was dead.
And that solves today's mystery. The true culprit is as dead as a doornail. You're now innocent and free to go, Master. A happy ending. Roll credits!
There's nothing happy about this. Zilch died because I solved the mystery, right?
Huh? He was a dangerous murderer who killed 4 master detectives. He deserved to die.
I mean, I don't think I'm completely free to go. Not even with Zilch being dead.
In that case, say exactly what I'm about to tell you to that gilded idiot over there.
Okay. Swank, did you just receive a report that Zilch was dead?
How did you know that?
I thought so.
Ah,
If he was alive until moments ago, that changes things about this case. Someone who died in front of my eyes, was alive. This is clearly an attempt by the culprit to disguise the truth. Don't tell me the Peacekeepers lied to try to cover up what really happened. You didn't try to frame an innocent person, did you?
what? You think you can weasel your way out of this? You better not forget you're in Kanai Ward now. You're powerless before the might of the Amaterasu Corporation!
No, I didn't mean...
Hey, don't surrender so easily. You were so close.
That does it! You're under arrest! Listen, you got no right to remain silent, and you got no right to call a lawyer either! Take him away!
Wait, I got taken away anyway.
Hold on just a second. Hey, excuse me. Do you have a minute?
You!
It's all good. Let's stop all the fighting.
Who's this?
We both have to follow orders from the higher ups, so let's not do anything that causes unnecessary tension. Falsifying evidence and testimonies is a drag when it comes time to do the paperwork, right? It's tough keeping things consistent. Just forget about all that and leave it to me, yeah? You know, I saw that the true culprit was alive and well just a bit ago.
What?
If you let us go, I'll cook something up in my report to the World Detective Organization. You don't want trouble, right? If the WDO floods this joint because of you. Your punishment might be kinda brutal. So, you know what to do. Leave things well enough alone, as they say.
Let's go!
Yeah, dude, I think they just kept the mouse animations. I don't think they changed it. I don't even think they tried.
Thank goodness that worked out.
Who is he?
Beats me?
His mouth didn't even open that time. That was crazy. Sheesh. But anyways, that was definitely a very crazy chapter 0. And it's still not over apparently. But I think that'll be it for me today. That was a very dude, I came back in the middle of this and it still took me 2 hours to complete. 2 hours. And I came back in the middle of it. Oh my god. I mean, each like chapter is like fucking like 5 hours long. Anyways, thank you for watching today. You know, I'll be editing these on YouTube. You know, we'll be keeping up to date with the Yuma Coco Head abuse counter. But yeah, we're gonna be continuing more Master Detective Archives Rain Code in the next one. See you later, Latrumi. Bye bye.